There?
Yeah, hey, what's up, man?
How'd it work?
Yeah, it's working.
Okay.
Cool. So, yeah, we just roll into it, man. I don't edit a whole lot. So, with us on the phone, we got Terry Gruber from Johnny Lawless. Is that how you say your last name?
Yeah, we got Chris Wells, bass player, and Jeremiah Eplin, my guitar player here. You're on speaker, so.
Oh, right on. Cool. Yeah.
I can hear you pretty good.
Can you?
Yeah.
Cool.
How's it going?
Good. How are you guys?
All right, man. Pretty good. We're actually sitting here playing poker by candlelight because the power went out.
Oh, no, man. That's not good.
We're in the middle of an ice storm out here in Ohio.
Oh, shit. Yeah,
We're drinking whiskey and playing poker and burning candles.
Has your winter been pretty brutal over there, or what?
It's been pretty mild up until like the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Now it's hitting us pretty hard, but that's the way it is in Ohio.
Yeah, it's kind of how ours has been too.
In Ohio, they say if you don't like the weather, wait a couple days.
Yeah, kind of what they say around here too.
Yeah.
So what do you guys got anything in the works right now?
No, we're just still kind of trying to push our EP that we just put out, but we are in the process of writing a couple of new songs and thinking ahead to another EP in the future, hopefully within the next year.
Yeah, you definitely want to let one sink in. I thought you guys had just put that one out that I've been listening to. When did you guys put that one out?
That came out in late September.
Late September?
Mm-hmm.
Right on. How's that been doing?
It's not as good as we'd like it to, but it's not too bad. It's about what we expected.
I think right now we're primarily just kind of hitting the live scene, and I think we're winning people over like that a little more than they're able to purchase the CD or hear about us on Facebook, and that's helped us out quite a bit.
I think that's the best way to go about it, really, because people know what they're getting into.
And we're just trying to get our foot in the door with, hopefully some kind of a festival or something here in the future where maybe we can get a little more exposure.
Yeah.
And stuff, just kind of playing local stuff and, just having a hard time getting heard by anybody that's, can make a difference for us. But kind of pounding the pavement here locally for now.
Well, hang in there. You guys will get it. You guys got a really good album out right now. Who did you guys have record that?
A guy named Tony Tipton. He's primarily a death metal guy. So we're the first country act he's ever recorded. So,
really? Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an old friend from junior high. So he's got a nice home studio. He does a lot of national death metal acts, but he was pretty ambitious to, kind of spread his wings and try other genres. So, we thought it turned out pretty well. But, so far so good.
Yeah, he did a really good job at recording it. It sounds really good. Sounds really professional. I think a lot of times nowadays people just kind of, there's anybody can record an album these days. That one sounds like it was done professionally,
Yeah, it's amazing because it was done in a garage.
Well, sometimes it doesn't matter, where it's at. It's just who's behind the board and what kind of sound you got in the room,
Yep.
Well, he's pretty respectful of what we were looking for. I mean, it took us quite a bit of time just from scheduling. We'd have to cut the drum tracks in one day, and then, I would go in and cut guitars, and that was done in a few sessions, just trying to have time to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, lay vocals and bass. But all in all, I mean, I'm pretty happy with it. Just hopefully we can get it out there to the masses.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you guys have it up on iTunes or Spotify, anything like that?
Yeah, it's up on all those.
Right on. Well, send me the links, and then we'll post them up and see if we can generate some more stuff for you guys. You guys are out of Ohio, right? Washington Courthouse?
Yep.
Just just about 15 miles away from where Johnny Paycheck was
Born
from.
Right on. Yeah, Billy Don Burns told me that story about that when he came through and played with you guys. Didn't you guys play some poker too, didn't you?
Well, no, I think we just drank whiskey.
Yeah, and ate pizza.
And listened to stories.
Got a lot of great stories, that's for sure.
Yeah, he does. He's a good one to listen to for a while. You got to clear some time with him when he comes through.
Kidding.
Yeah, he's a real genuine guy.
We got lucky when he came through here. The show the night before got snowed out, so he showed up a whole day early.
Oh, right on. Yeah, I remember that.
We got to hang out with him the whole day before and, the whole day of the show. So.
Well, the day before, we were setting up for the gig, and he showed up. We didn't really expect him. He came in, and I don't know, we just hit it off right away, and he basically gave us a private concert during a sound check.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. We were standing there just kind of doing a sound check, and I just looked over, and he's just standing there. Holy shit, that's Billy Don Burns. So we stopped everything, and, we talked to him for a minute, and then we said, you want to go ahead and do a little sound check? That way we don't have to do it tomorrow. He said, sure. And, there might have been 6 of us there, and he played for like 2 hours.
Right on.
And, it was just him and us, and, it was the most intimate, like, one-on-one concert. It was the coolest thing. Yeah. And unfortunately, the next night when he played, it was in front of probably 250 people. And, people don't shut up.
Yeah.
And, a guy like him, you really got to listen. You can't, get drunk and carry on and hoot and holler and, expect to get the full experience. But luckily we got it the night before. But
you can really tell with him, it's important to him to make a connection, to who he's playing for. That, the audience and him have this certain type of thing going on. You can tell that's really important to him.
He don't like it when people are talking when he's playing.
When I was booking him, that was always like a problem. And I always tried to explain to people, there's a time where you could go to a show and people wouldn't talk during sets,
Mhm.
If you look at old footage of Towns Van Zandt or Guy Clark or
right.
any of those old guys, they're sitting in the room just listening, And I think that part of songwriting is kind of died, and I think it's a shame, really,
Yeah, it, people were a little bit more engaging with live performances back in the day. Now with the technology, people, they're almost ADHD. They can't focus.
Yeah.
We talked about that with the shows we play. If we play an all-nighter, it's hard to keep people's attention for 4 hours. But if you can get out there to an actual honky-tonk club, which we played at Toodles last weekend in Circleville, Ohio, which is pretty famous around here.
Well, yeah, it's famous around. It's been around for a while. When I was touring with Bob Wayne, we played Toodles right when it first kind of started kicking up steam. That's a great place.
Yeah, even through a snowstorm, we still had people come out, and it was just a great night. We just had a great time. They really cared about the music. They focused.
But one thing about Johnny Lawless, we've never depended on people to sit down and shut up because we just play loud and in your face anyway. So.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're the kind of band that doesn't need to worry about that.
Yeah, we're like, if you can't have a conversation while we're playing. You better go outside.
Dude, motherfuckers will try, though. I'll tell you that. God, that pisses me off almost as much as somebody talking over a songwriter. When I'm, standing there and somebody's, yelling at me and all I can see is their lips moving. Right. I'm like, what? And they say it again. I'm like, I'm going to understand what the fuck you're saying right now.
Right. Yeah. And we've had that a few times. And people are trying to call out requests and stuff, and I just act like I can't even hear them.
Yeah. Listen to some original shit for once. Jesus Christ, too. That's another thing about today's fans.
I'm sorry?
Oh, I said that's another thing about today's fans is that They all want to hear covers nowadays, you know? It's like, shut the fuck up and listen to something original, you know?
Yeah, we play our share of covers, but you know, the worst thing, at least in Ohio, is you know, people want to hear shit that they obviously that we don't play.
Yeah.
You know, we're up here, you know, we're playing originals and we're playing Waylon Jennings, and someone says, "Hey, you guys know AC/DC?" Nothing against AC/DC, they're a great band, but what the hell would make you think we're playing AC/DC songs?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm not putting on that schoolboy outfit, sorry.
Well, and another thing, like you said, you guys are covering like a lot of 3-4 hour sets, and you can only play so much original shit when you get to those, you know?
Yeah, we're trying to cut those out. We're trying not to do those anymore, but
the long sets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't say I blame you. They're tough. They're hard on your body too.
Yeah. You know, we played at Toodles last weekend, and we played for 2.5 hours, and that was about the most we want to play.
Yeah.
So we've been doing the 4-hour gigs for about 3 years.
Yeah, that's what they were telling me when we started talking. We played a lot of them.
We probably only played for 2 hours, but they kept hollering for more, and that always makes you feel good and makes you want to play more. So we accommodate.
Right on. Yeah.
And the only bad thing is when you play your 3 best songs to close out, and then they cheer for an encore, and you're like, oh no. Like, we just gave them all we had. What are we going to do now?
Time for Freebird.
Yeah, something really long. Right on. So what do you guys all do when you're not playing music?
Well, I tattoo full time. That's what I do for a living.
Yeah.
Jeremiah, he drives a semi truck, and our bass player Chris, he's a mailman, and our drummer Jay is a construction worker. So just a bunch of blue collar. I didn't catch that, man.
Sorry, yeah, I keep kind of catching some echo every once in a while. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
You guys got people from all walks of life on there, huh?
Oh yeah.
All right on. Cool.
It's just all American hard workers, man.
You bet. Cool. So how long have you guys been together?
We're on 4.5 years, right?
Is that long?
Yeah, it's.
I thought 3, but yeah.
No, it's about 4.5 years.
Yeah.
Been that long?
Just chipping away, month by month.
You guys have any tour plans in the future at all?
You know, right now we're spreading out a little bit. I know we've got in March we're heading up to Columbus. We're actually going to play with a couple other bands. They're more rockabilly, but just trying to get better clubs. We've got some festival stuff coming up in the summer.
Right on.
We're just trying to see what we can grab. You know, some biker rallies, things like that.
Mhm. What bands are you playing with?
In March, we're playing with the band I used to be in called Third Degree Sideburn. They're a rockabilly band. And then
cool.
There's another band called Lords of the Highway. So I think we'll pair up nice with them. I mean, we're different, but I think that'll be good for the audience to get a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
But, we plan on bringing it with the honky-tonk stuff. We're not afraid.
Cool. Well, that sounds like fun. What kind of festivals are you playing in summer? Can you announce any of that yet?
Sure. In I believe September, second week of September, we're playing the Clinton County Corn Festival, which is in Wilmington, Ohio, which I've been told is a big deal. We're headlining the Friday night. I'm not sure who they have for the rest of the weekend, but we're kind of excited for that one. We got a couple biker rallies coming up. Terry probably knows. Yeah, we've got one in West Virginia and one in Pennsylvania. So
cool.
Just get what we can right now.
Right on. That sounds good, man.
Of course, you know how the business is. You got a lot of people that'll contact you and, hey, would you be interested in that? Or we're thinking about this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of that. So
Yeah,
it's luck there.
Tough trying to hold on to stuff and then, having people bail on you last minute or not get back to you after a while.
Yeah, and we realize, I mean, we've all been in several bands, especially me and Terry. Me and Terry, we've been best friends since junior high school, about 27 years ago or so.
Oh, I bet you got some bad tattoos.
I've got a couple. I'm not as tatted out as some of the other guys. Our drummer, Jay, Terry's pretty much sleeved him up. And Terry does really good work. So
right on. I was saying you were around when he first started, so he probably tested on you. You probably got some of the bad ones, huh?
No, I got good. I waited until he mastered his craft. But he tattooed Josh Morningstar, didn't you?
Yeah, I saw that. That was cool.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool stuff.
I'm supposed to tattoo a Colder Wall next time he comes around.
Oh, really?
He's got a let me think here. I think he's got a poncho tattoo on his right forearm. And once lefty on the other arm.
Oh, right on. Yeah, didn't you play with him right before you played with Billy the first time I booked him up there with you guys?
Through Colder Wall?
Yeah.
No, I sure didn't.
I thought maybe he played at did he play at that same venue you guys were at a few weeks before?
He played at Toodles, opened up for Tyler Childers not too long before that.
Man, that's insane how much they've taken off since then.
I'm telling you, especially Tyler Childers. I mean,
yeah.
He's last time I seen him was at a big concert somewhere outside of Cincinnati. And it was in front of thousands of people. And he came a long way in a couple of years.
Well, yeah, and that's a good sign, too. It means people are fucking finally tired of the Nashville bullshit, to the masses, I've been watching people, kind of get tired of it for, about, 12, 13 years now. Like, Hank 3 came along and did the whole fuck pop country shit, but it didn't catch on like it's caught on now with, the Cody Jinks and Tyler Childers, all that, so it's cool.
Right.
Yeah, I think people are just burned out on pop anything. Yeah. They want something a little bit deeper. The old guys that we like, the Willie Giddings and the Willie Nelsons, they told Nashville to go to hell a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there's a bit of a resurgence of that. And, that...
and I think, too, people aren't relying on the radio for music anymore. So, it's a lot easier to come across these guys like Tyler Childers and Colder Wall because, they're not on the radio. But
if something spreads like wildfire on YouTube or on Facebook is all it takes sometimes. They don't have as much control as they're used to,
Right.
So that's a good thing.
No bro country.
It's a good time to be a music fan, really, I've always kind of said, rock, dude, it sounds like the same shitty bands that were on the radio when I was in high school right now, nothing's changed. I'm waiting for something weird to come out,
Especially with metal, when guys like us grew up listening to Megadeth and Iron Maiden and the good metal bands, it almost became so cheesy. And now any bands that are in rock and roll or metal, it just seems, I don't know, it just seems generic.
Uh-huh. They all sound the same. There's nothing that sets them apart.
It's the same chord progression, the same angry BS. I don't know. You roll your eyes at it, A lot of us are looking for something just more meaningful.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to do is we continue to write stuff. We've got probably 4 or 5 songs in the works right now. We're pretty fired up about it now that we've got that ball rolling with our first EP. It's like, all right, the gate's open. Let's do it. We can only be who we are at the end of the day.
Exactly. Yeah,
we have a lot of fun doing it just with each other. I mean, we hope to get big just like anybody does, but at the end of the day, we're all really good buddies, and we love playing with each other. Getting out there in front of a crowd, man, it really keeps me going. It makes my, when I'm at the daily grind at work delivering mail all day, it's just one of those extracurricular things that I do to really, just put a little bit of zest in my life, and I just love it.
Yeah.
Just anxious to see where it takes me and us,
Well, it sounds like you guys are having fun over there.
That's funny. We're at Chris, bass player Chris's house playing poker. The power went out due to the ice, but he's got a fireplace down here in his basement where we're playing cards. So we're just kind of enjoying a kind of cool evening,
Right on.
Can't complain, man.
That sounds like fun. You guys got anything else you want to add to this? And
No, just if anyone that's listening to it knows where we can get some gigs, just get at us on Facebook.
Yeah.
and definitely YouTube. Yeah, get on YouTube, look up Johnny Lawless, check out our EP. Hit us up on Facebook. We're out there. We're ready to rock it out.
Yeah, we'll post all the links on this on the description too for the YouTube, and then I'll share them on my Facebook. So that'll probably get you maybe one listener.
Hey, you know what? We'll take that.
Thanks for coming on, guys. Hopefully we can meet up somewhere down the road.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Aaron.
We appreciate it.
You bet. You guys have a good night. Have fun out there. Stay safe in that storm.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks,
Bye.
man.
Bye.